Hello, my name is Vagisan Justine. I'm a registered midwife. I'm a midwife educator at the University of Rwanda, College of Medicine and Health Sciences. Welcome to visit me in Remera campus. Today, we are going to discuss barrier methods used in family planning programs. Welcome. We will focus on introduction to our variable methods in Rwanda, and we will review the counseling required when we are providing these methods, and we will emphasize on male condom as the most common methods we have here in Rwanda. At the end of this session, a learner are expected to be able to discuss effectiveness, risks, indication, contraindication, advantages and disadvantages, side effects and complications of barrier methods, especially those that are most commonly used here in Rwanda. But also at the end of this session, it's very important that learner be able to provide this method and be able to use it. Barrier methods, actually, how they work, they block the ovum and sperm from meeting, and the method may have a failure rate due to the design or to the human error, or how to open it and to use it. Otherwise, it's most effective. We have three classes of barrier contraceptive methods: mechanical methods, chemical methods, and those that are classified into two. Male and female condoms are mechanical, but spermicides are chemical because they have chemicals that kill sperms when used. Then IUD, copper and or melena, and diaphragm, cervical cap, sponge, cervical rings are mechanical because they prevent mechanically the sperm to meet with the ovum, but also they have chemicals like IUD melena have an hormone that prevents ovulation. Diaphragm has spermicides. As long as you use it, and it has spermicides, it makes a barrier of sperms to meet with the ovum, but also kills that sperm. Family planning requires counseling. And then when you're going to use barrier methods, there are some important elements that you have to keep in mind. This applies to health providers. A health provider who is guiding the counseling must make sure that during the visit there is a sufficient privacy, and once you give condom, it's very important to inform the client that the client should come before finishing all condoms. And if a client is not satisfied, it is his or her right to come back and complain to you or to complain to your supervisor. It's always very important to encourage clients to respond to questions or to ask questions if they don't understand. Providing condoms when requested. And this means it's very important during family planning counseling that we guide the client and we let client make decisions. It's always also important to remind the clients to have condoms at the health center, but also to buy them in a boutique or shops if they don't have time to come back to the health facility. It's always very important to thank the client and accompany the client and say goodbye, and because that's where you maintain that rapport and make sure that this client will come back and feel free to tell you any issues or any challenge you encountered while using condom. During the second visits, again ensure privacy, but also listen to the clients how satisfied was the client when using the condom, what were the challenges, and then address the issues at the same time, give the time for the client to find solutions that may be alternative to the condom use. Ask if he or she wants to use condom again. If not, help the client to choose other methods by explaining advantages and disadvantages of different contraceptive methods. Diaphragm has two effects. It blocks sperms from entering cervix, but then it have spermicides that is there to kill sperms. Cervical caps also works similar to diaphragm. The only difference is how the shape, how it is formed. We can see that it have a space where even cervical mucus can land, and it is really long compared to diaphragm. Male condom are mostly used here in Rwanda, and some are in latex, others are in polyurethane. Some are lubricated, others not. So those that are lubricated may be lubricated in water or by oil. To use it, there is no medical prescription required. They are really very important because they are effective at 86 to 97%. And the good news about using condoms is that they can prevent pregnancy and STIs, including HIV. Here is the picture on the right side of the screen, and the small condom that is already opened is in latex and not yet used. You can see on the other picture where it is already applied, and to apply it require minimum attention, but precautions is really very important. You can see how the tip of the condom is squeezed to remove the air, because when it is not and it is pushed on the penis of the man, it can rupture the condom, and then the condom will not be useful. Male condom, when combined with other methods, for example, here we say spermicides, it can raise the effectiveness level to 99%. Advantages of male condom. As we said before, they don't require medical prescription, they are cheap, they are easy to teach, easy to use, easy to find. They can be used while waiting other methods, and they also include men. They let them get involved in the family planning program. They can prevent premature ejaculation for some men. So this is also another complaint for others, that they say that it interferes with sexual intercourse and require partner motivation, and sometimes condom may be damaged when handled wrongly. They also don't interfere with breastfeeding, which means that everyone can use it, including the breastfeeding family. They are reversible methods for men, and they integrate the community because everyone everywhere can use it, and you can buy it everywhere in the community. Male condom they are used, but in some countries female condom can be alternative. Here in Rwanda we have them, but given to the culture barrier, it's not really used. As we said before, for male condoms, female condoms are also in latex and polyurethane. The most common seen is a lubricated polyurethane stitch. This is very effective at 79 to 95%, and again, don't require prescription. On the upper side, right side of the screen, there is a pack of female condom that's most seen on the market, and on the left side you can see a condom that is opened. We will again discuss about the use, but you can see before using it, you have to squeeze the head that will enter in the vagina into the form of 8. Female condoms, when used, they block sperms for entering in the cervix. The advantages and disadvantages are similar to the male condom, except that female condoms are not yet welcomed in Rwandan culture, and when misused, it will not prevent pregnancy and STIs. Some women reported to feel uncomfortable when using it, and they are expensive. Male condom can be used by anyone. Female condom can be used by anyone. It's a choice of the couple. It's a choice of anyone. Another thing is that it's not only for family planning, but it can be used occasionally in occasional sexual intercourse for anyone at any age. It is sometimes contraindicated to those who are allergic to latex or to polyurethane, and to those who will not maintain erection when using it. And if a family or a couple want a long-term methods, female and male condoms are not advised. So when a health provider is providing barrier methods, whether it is spermicides or where there are condoms or other barrier methods, it's very important that to precise if they are available. Here in Rwanda, condoms, especially male condoms, are available in all communities. It's very important to explain that they can be bought in the shop or they can be available in health centers. And it is very important that a health provider precises that condoms can be combined with other methods and increase the maximum effectiveness. Prior to use it, is very important that a client know that it is very, very dangerous to open it with a teeth, knife, scissors, or nail, because when used, it may cut it and then reduce or remove its effects, because when cut, it won't protect the couple from pregnancy or from STIs. It is very important to tell to the client that they should not use the condom if the envelope is damaged or if it is expired. So this is very important to inspect the envelope and the expiring date before the use. And any type is the preference of the client. Condoms are single-used. So let's review how female condoms are used. When take the package of female condoms, a client have to observe very well the expiration date and observe if it is not damaged. When the couple is ready to use it, one of the partners will take the package and open it without using any damaging material. Teeth, nail, knife, those are prohibited. There is always a sign of how to use it. If we can see on that picture that is above the right side of the screen, you will see a sign of the V of how you can open the female condom package. When you open it, then the next step is insertion. So to insert it, you take the head of the condom and you turn it to 8 shape. The 8 shape head will be inserted in the vagina with 2 fingers of women till to the cervix, till to the barrier. Then once in, the couple is ready to do sexual intercourse. But again, it's very important to ensure that the penis doesn't go outside of the female condom. The reason why some said that they feel uncomfortable to use it when they want to is that it will require maximum control during sexual intercourse. Male condom, same rules applies. So it's very important that a user inspect the package if it is not damaged, if it's not expired, then open it without using nails, without using a knife or scissors or any sharp material. After opening it, it's very, very important to squeeze the head of condom before applying to the penis, and then unload the condom slowly till to the edge of the penis. Use it. After using it, it's very important that you remove it and you tie it. If the aim is to prevent pregnancy among partners, anyone can tie it. But if the aim is to prevent HIV, it's very, very important that the person with HIV tie it. So, do you feel comfortable and confident to be able to explain how to use male and female condom use? Do you feel confident to teach in the mass how to use it? The reflection is very important. So, in this presentation, we discussed different types of barrier methods, their advantages and disadvantages, effectiveness and instruction to use when choosing this barrier method. To remind you, this was barrier methods used in family planning program. Thank you.